Well, in one of his first acts of duty as governor, Jeff Landry is expected to call on lawmakers for a third redistricting session. A judge recently granted a 2-week extension on the timeline to draw a new congressional map that does not violate the Voting Rights Act. This comes after years of litigation and major defiance from the state's Republican Party. Lawmakers have until the end of January to draw and pass new congressional district map boundaries. The problem with the current map? A federal judge says it dilutes the power of the state's black voters and it must be redrawn. Even though the state is 33% black lawmakers make up less than 1/3 of the House and Senate.
At the end of the day, we're going to see a map in place that has 2 majority black districts where African Americans have an opportunity to elect a candidate of their choice to Congress.
The question is, will the legislature be able to agree on a map? In 2022, Governor John Bel Edwards vetoed the maps and the legislature overrode his veto.
2/3 of us determined that the map that we passed was the best representation of the state of Louisiana.
Despite a lower court ruling the current map a violation of the Voting Rights Act, it was still used in the last election. If lawmakers don't come up with a new map by the end of January, the case will go back to the court.
At the end of the day, that's why we have a court system. And the courts is the checks and balances of the legislature. And the court will determine whether or not we did it right. And if we didn't do it right, that they are going to give us an opportunity to do it again.